Hey poetry lovers, it's Elisa here. Tonight I want to read two poems by Wendell Berry, who is a phenomenal poet and actually a recent poet. I have heard his name and heard many quotes by Wendell Berry throughout my life, and I always kind of assumed that he was a historical poet, but he's actually quite recent. And he writes a lot about things that draw me into a contemplative space. So while I've heard many of his poems throughout the past couple years, it's really only been that recently that I've delved into his actual work. So I'm excited to share just two short ones with you tonight. The first is called The Peace of Wild Things. When despair grows in me and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought or grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting for their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world and am free. The second poem that I want to read to you tonight is called What We Need Is Here. And I think one thing that Wendell Berry does is he draws me into a conscious frame of mind that so much of what we yearn for, to comfort us, to distract us, to fill us with wonder, already surrounds us in what already exists in the natural world. And I think this is a poem that really draws me into that understanding. And it's a good thing to be reflecting on in these times. So this next poem is called What We Need Is Here. Geese appear high over us, pass, and the sky closes. Abandon, as in love or sleep, holds them to their way. Clear in the ancient faith, what we need is here. And we pray not for new earth or heaven, but to be quiet in heart and in eye clear. What we need is here. So those poems are by Wendell Berry. I hope you go and explore some more of what Wendell has to offer this world, which I think is a lot. Good night and be well.